What's up, all of my producer friends? I'm going to show you how I mix my beats. I'm going to show you very quick so you can get to mixing and get everything done here. So, first step, obviously lay your beats out. You can do this in a pattern. You can do it a bunch of different patterns. Do whatever you want. Lay your beats out. That's not important because we're talking about mixing. So, we are going to first make sure your beat sounds good. Just listen to it, make sure it's all laid out good. And that's basically step one. Step two, you come to your channel rack. Understand that everything that comes through here is going to go to the mixer. And I'm not saying like you put the numbers in and they go to the mixer, which that is true, but like your clap, let's go here. You see, that's not a good example, hi-hat. Okay, you see my hi-hat is clipping right here. So that means it goes from here to the third track. So even if I turn this all the way down, it's still going to be clipping. So make sure your actual file here, you can change it by normalize, or sometimes you can even do like an in or out, just mess with it and try to get that from clipping. If that's clipping, it's going to be clipping all the way through no matter what. You want clean samples. So from here, just make sure all your samples are clean, make sure everything's good. Make sure they're all sent through to mixers. Now you go to the mixer. This part might be a little bit annoying, but you're basically going to turn everything way down. If you have my template, which will be downloadable in the description, you'll see all of my levels are about this when they start, and then they get even lower for reference. So I'll play it so you can hear how it is now. So obviously there's some mixing issues there. So we're going to solo 1, play it. Put it pretty low. It doesn't have to be 1. It can be, I usually start with the melody. And we see what this is. This is a clap. But we have a second melody here, so actually let's do that. You get your melody sounding good, add in the claps. Get the hi-hats. Now we get the 808s. And if you're wondering in more depth of how I mix my 808s, you can go and look at the last video. No more instruments are coming in. Let's see. Oh, right here. Dude. Oh yeah, you can hear that. It's pretty heavy. Just get it until it sounds good. What's going on here? Hold on. Let me go back. Turn that down. You can always turn this up. What's this called? Side channeling? I forget what it's called. But basically, you hover over the kicks, and you'll see this arrow from the kick, and you go click here, and it'll put the kick into the 808. No idea what it does, but it makes it sound better. It makes it sound thicker. Alright, let's go back. Let's see what this is. So basically, once you're left with all of this, you go to here. If you have my template, it'll already have Maximus on it, but you can use Fruity Limiter also. Just put Maximus on there, open that bad boy up, play the beat. Let's see. Post. Yeah, there we go. Regain it. can kind of mix it while it's louder too, because it's all low, you've just got it gained. If you go up here and you click this, it changes it from this to this, and it's really easy to see if anything's clipping. So make sure you're clicked on the master so you can see everything. Hit play and adjust the gain until you see something clip. Yeah, you can see it's clipping a little bit. Clipping. The beat's nice and mixed. It's nice and loud. That's just the most important step. Make sure you gain it or your beats will be quiet and they'll be terrible. And that's all I do. I turn everything down so that it's nice and clean. Make sure everything over here is nice and clean. And then over here you just Maximus gain it. Some people say there's a magic number, where this is supposed to be before the gain. Let's see what mine is. For the master, yeah, -15, but that doesn't matter. And people say gain it up to 3, or -3, that's about what I would do, or until it clips. Yeah, just do it until it clips. Because there's not really much more you can do unless you're okay with your beats clipping. But obviously this isn't the best mix because I spent 6 or 7 minutes on it. But just find what sounds good. Move everything around. There's no industry secret to mixing. There's just different methods. People have their own methods. Obviously, different things are mixed differently. Like my melody has it doesn't have it anymore. But, what's this? Yeah, you can see my flute has this EQ on it. I literally just dragged these numbers around until my flute sounded good. So, there's really no special method. You make the beats sound good. That's all there is to it. Thanks for watching. Make sure you like and subscribe. And, let me know what you'd like to see next. Adios.